Genghis Khan. The name evokes images of vast armies, sweeping conquests, and an empire that stretched across continents. Born Temujin, this legendary figure rose from humble beginnings to become one of history's most influential leaders. His story is one of ambition, strategy, and the unification of disparate Mongol tribes under his banner. Genghis Khan's impact on the world transcended his military achievements. His empire connected East and West, fostering trade and cultural exchange. He implemented groundbreaking policies that promoted religious tolerance and meritocracy. He revolutionized warfare and governance, leaving an enduring legacy that continues to fascinate and inspire today. This essay delves into the life and times of Genghis Khan, exploring his early challenges, his strategic genius, and the vast empire he forged. We will examine the cultural, social, and political changes he initiated, analyzing his lasting influence on the world we live in. Join us as we journey back in time to uncover the captivating story of Genghis Khan, the man who conquered the world. Born into a world of tribal conflicts and shifting alliances, Temujin's early life was marked by hardship and uncertainty. His father, Yesugei, a respected Mongol chieftain, was poisoned by a rival tribe when Temujin was just 9 years old. This tragic event thrust Temujin into a world of betrayal and struggle for survival. He, along with his mother and siblings, faced constant threats from rival clans seeking to capitalize on their vulnerability. They were often forced to flee, living off the land and enduring harsh conditions. These early experiences instilled in Temujin resilience, cunning, and a deep understanding of Mongol tribal dynamics. He learned the importance of loyalty, the fleeting nature of alliances, and the ruthlessness of power struggles. These lessons would prove invaluable as he navigated the treacherous path to uniting the Mongol tribes. Despite the challenges, Temujin's determination never wavered. He dreamt of a united Mongolia, free from internal strife and capable of achieving greatness. This vision fueled his ambition and guided his actions as he embarked on his journey to become Genghis Khan, the great Khan of the Mongols. Temujin's rise to power was a gradual process, marked by strategic alliances, cunning diplomacy, and decisive military victories. He understood that uniting the fragmented Mongol tribes required more than just brute force. He needed to earn their respect, demonstrate his leadership qualities, and offer them a compelling vision for the future. Temujin began by consolidating his power base, forging alliances with key tribes through marriage pacts and displays of military prowess. He implemented a meritocratic system within his growing army, promoting soldiers based on skill and loyalty, rather than lineage. This fostered a sense of unity and purpose among his followers. His reputation as a skilled warrior and a just ruler spread throughout the steppes. Tribes who had once been rivals flocked to his banner, drawn to his charisma and the promise of stability and prosperity. By 1206, after years of relentless campaigning, Temujin had achieved the unthinkable. He had united the Mongol tribes under his rule. In a grand assembly known as the Kurultai, Temujin was proclaimed Genghis Khan, the oceanic ruler, signifying his absolute authority and the vastness of his ambition. This marked a turning point in Mongol history and set the stage for the creation of one of the largest and most powerful empires the world had ever seen. Section 4. A military mastermind, Genghis Khan's strategies. Genghis Khan's military successes were not solely due to the size of his army, but also his innovative strategies and adaptability. He understood the importance of intelligence gathering, using a network of spies and merchants to gather information about his enemy's strengths and weaknesses. He implemented a decimal system in his army, organizing his soldiers into squads of 10, companies of 100, regiments of 1,000, and divisions of 10,000. This ensured efficient communication and a clear chain of command. His cavalry, renowned for its speed and agility, could cover vast distances, allowing the Mongols to strike swiftly and decisively. Genghis Khan also embraced new technologies, incorporating gunpowder weapons and siege warfare techniques from conquered civilizations into his arsenal. He understood the psychological aspect of warfare, often using feigned retreats and surprise attacks to demoralize and disorient his enemies. His military tactics were often ruthless. He believed in total warfare, targeting not just enemy armies but also their economic and logistical infrastructure. While this approach was undoubtedly brutal, it proved highly effective in breaking the will of his opponents and securing swift victories. Section 5. Conquering the world. From Asia to Europe. With the Mongol tribes united, Genghis Khan embarked on a series of military campaigns that would reshape the map of Eurasia. His armies swept across Central Asia, conquering the Khwarezmian Empire, a powerful Persianate state that ruled over present-day Iran, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan. Genghis Khan's conquest of the Khwarezmian Empire was swift and brutal. He razed cities that resisted his rule, but he offered amnesty and protection to those who surrendered peacefully. He admired scholarship and craftsmanship, sparing artisans, scholars, and skilled workers from harm. Following his victories in Central Asia, Genghis Khan turned his attention westward. His Mongol armies, led by his trusted generals, ventured into Eastern Europe, clashing with the Rus' principalities. The Mongols' superior tactics and horsemanship proved too much for the disunited Rus' forces, who suffered a series of crushing defeats. Genghis Khan's conquests extended as far east as the Korean peninsula. By the time of his death in 1227, the Mongol Empire stretched from the Pacific Ocean in the east to the Caspian Sea in the west, encompassing vast swaths of Asia and parts of Europe. It was the largest contiguous land empire in human history.